Hi guys, Alex here, and today we're going to be taking a look at some juicy Instagram questions that Rarity Cat had talked about on her Instagram. This is a few days after Vlogmas had ended, and I guess she just decided she wanted to stir up a little bit more drama. Now, I had these sitting on my phone, and they were just a little too juicy not to share with you guys, so I thought we could wrap up Vlogmas in a pretty little bow and just move on. So let's just get right into it. I mean, shall we? Will Becky ever be allowed to vlog? She's so interesting. I keep telling her she can take over my channel for some videos. I'd love for her to start her own channel too. She's do great. She doesn't want to though. Come through with the shade on that comment. Honestly, will Becky ever be allowed to have a channel? According to Amber, she's allowed to take over her channel at any time. I wonder if there is an agreement in place where Becky can't create her own channel, or if she just doesn't want to. I feel like Becky should create her own channel. I mean, she would be able to make at least some decent money. I mean, nothing compared to Amber's coinage, but it just seems a little bit lazy that she doesn't create her own channel or at least contribute something. Are you and Becky going to get married? Yes. Oh my God, I cannot wait for the proposal. We've seen the fake proposal.
What are you doing? Are you for real? No.
And I think that we are so ready for a real one. Did it come at the end of Vlogmas and we just weren't allowed to see it this time? I was talking about this on my live stream and I was thinking, you know what? There's no way that she wouldn't take the opportunity to make that some sort of video title. Maybe we'll get that when she comes back, but I mean, the opportunity to make that kind of money and that coinage off of that title, she wouldn't pass that up. Why did you say you have norovirus? Because I had norovirus, LOL. I get it almost every year around the same time. I think it's safe to assume that this was a bit of a self-diagnosis. That's just my opinion. At first, I believe that it is possible that she had gotten it in the past and she was having the same symptoms that she had this year. I do hope that when she was in the emergency room or wherever she went, urgent care and then the emergency room, that they did actually check that out for her and confirm that. Since you are staying home, that means either your friends or Becky gave you norovirus, or a package from FedEx did, due to being handled by the delivery drivers, or me being stupid and not washing my hands after using the Gate to Walk Twinkie. She should definitely use some of those Bath & Body Works hand sanitizers.
I got kind of a lot. I must have been manic. It's kind of a lot.
That's what I use. I feel like she keeps them in her poise at all times, so why not use them? I assume that she doesn't even like carry that, but I mean, her dress has pockets, so you could easily slip in a Bath & Body Works hand sanitizer that several of my neighbors also use, or maybe from a meal I ordered from Uber Eats. First of all, it's just like ridiculous for her to blame FedEx. Come on, that is one of the lamest excuses I've ever seen. But honestly, when I think about it, Uber Eats, it could be any restaurant, right? Because when I had looked up things that mentioned this in particular, it mentioned contaminated food as being one of the main culprits. So I believe that Uber Eats, not Uber Eats, but like the restaurant that she ordered from, could possibly be responsible for it. Or a package from the grocery store. The list is endless. Becky ended up getting sick a day after me. I got sick before her, so sadly I transmitted it to her. None of my friends are sick. You don't know that. So it's not their fault either. It's people not staying home who are sick. That's the problem. I'm a little confused. Why did you stop with Vlogmas? You literally only had like 8 more days to go. I ended up missing one day due to being at urgent care and then being at the hospital. Not norovirus related. Once I posted that I missed a day due to being sick and stuck at the hospital, people flipped and started harassing me.
I could be a disrespectful just like you guys.
I then realized that if I had a normal job, I wouldn't be allowed at the workplace anyhow, due to what's wrong with me. Not blank. I tested negative per doctor's orders. To top it off, being harassed by haters over something like this made me realize that I didn't want to mess with my mental health while also trying to heal. The only people ever mad at me for not posting are the ones who belittle me every day. They don't deserve Vlogmas. So it appears that we are unworthy of the rest of Vlogmas this year. I mean, it's been through and gone now, so it's a little too late. I just wish that she would have posted maybe something a little bit more. I mean, she did go ahead and post that Abby Sharp video that she was hanging on to, so that was kind of like a good way to go out with a little bang, introduce a little bit of drama. Is Becky pagan now? No. Why did you let Destiny hit it from the disrespect Becky on her birthday? If you're talking about the "you wish I was Becky" joke, it wasn't disrespect, because Becky does the same thing. We all joke around. We aren't sensitive. And since we are on this subject, Becky is the one who invited Dana and Destiny over for her birthday. Not me. Honestly, they've got to stick together. They're the four most famous lesbians in Kentucky. It's funny how she like continuously makes the point that it was all Becky's idea. But honestly, I believe her when she says that Becky invited them over. You have to keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. You said you weren't sick from friends, but we heard D at your house with a congested cough. D being Dana. Dana has had that cough since the day I met her, which was 4 years ago. Ooh.
It's Valentine's Day. I'm alone. Let's drink.
She smokes cigarettes, and that's how her body reacts to them. Happens to a lot of smokers. She isn't sick. It's 2020. Why are you still smoking cigarettes? That's all I have to say. But you don't know Amber. She could have anything. Why don't you post the Vlogmas for your followers? They deserve it. Why only think about the haters? Because there's an overwhelming amount. It's more than the lovers. When it comes to Amberlynn and Chantal, I guess Baby is not lovers, but between Amberlynn and Chantal, I feel like Chantal has like a lot more fans, a lot of foodie fans. And even if Chantal does have a lot of negative people out there talking about her, she does have a solid fan base that Amberlynn, I just don't think that she really has. It's not really that substantial, to be honest. That's not the only reason why I'm not continuing Vlogmas. I'm sick and not feeling the greatest. I wouldn't have anything to film anyways. I'm supposed to be resting. All right, you guys, so that's going to be it for that. Vlogmas is officially wrapped up and it's done. So let's just done. And the year is done. So I hope you guys are working on your New Year's resolutions and you don't break them in the first couple days. I would like to see what Amber has to say for her New Year's resolutions. If you didn't watch my live stream from yesterday, we actually did take a look at her 2020 resolutions, and you would be surprised the amount of resolutions that she did actually complete. So go ahead and watch that if you guys haven't already. And I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.